Hey my Leos, welcome to my channel, Adrian Nelson here for Adrian Great Life, and it's such a pleasure to see you. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you're coming back, welcome back. So this is a reading for 25 to 31 May, or whenever you see it, in time, for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Ascending. Before we do anything, let's take a nice deep breath in and connect in our heart space. So beautiful. Let's cleanse the space that we have so that our reading serves the greatest good of all. There's some for you, there's some for me, some Palo Santo, some rosemary, and some citrine crystals for your greatest good of all. I'm going to select some cards while I'm speaking to you. I like this one. We're going to take that one. That's a beautiful one. All right. So, okay. So we're going to finish those. We're going to finish the reading off with those. We're going to take a nice one here for you, the general guidance just to start off with. And then Leo, yeah, if you want to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I go live there quite often. I go live on Facebook, more on Instagram. I like to put daily motivations. And subscribe to the channel. I got a reading coming out for you every week. This week it's Angel Tarot reading, so we see what the beautiful angels have got to say for us, and guidance for your life. Of course, it's a general guidance reading, so whatever resonates with you, you take that and damn, this is nice. Whatever doesn't resonate with you, just release it with peace and just let it go. Let it be like a ship in the night, just floating straight by. That's got nothing to do with you. But if it's for you, you take a nice deep breath in, because that is your business. Okay? If you want to have a personal detailed reading, you can book one with me. It's a 30 minutes downloadable video that I send to you. You can put like 1 or 2 questions in there, or just a general reading. It's $12 US. The details are down below. Let's start your reading. Wizard of Wiseness, or Wisdom, Awareness. Wizard of Awareness. Okay, and this card speaks about your inner you. Okay, the truth of who you are. All right, the magic that you bring to the table. And sometimes it's sometimes your light can shine so brightly that it's almost like there's nothing you can bring to the table anymore, because it's almost like you don't really quite fit in at that table. It's almost like you've outgrown the company, like you in high school now and they're still in primary school, and nothing wrong with that. All right, but and as you do that, your mind changes, your priorities change. Who you are different. Okay, and I feel for many of you, you've gone into that space where it's whether you're on the spiritual part or not, it's almost like you might have leapfrogged in a spiritual sense more than you might have anticipated. Some of you might be in the space where you kind of, what we call spiritually awoke, and you didn't really quite plan this. This is not really kind of your thing. This is not your vibe. Or maybe you just wanted to do something simple. Maybe you were just into crystals or something like that. You weren't into the whole vibe, and suddenly you're channeling, or you're seeing visions, or it's just happening. You're realizing there's so much more to the world. And it's a wonderful thing, but it can also be a very overwhelming thing, So sometimes when the light shines too brightly initially and you're not quite used to it, it's a bit, okay? So some of you could be feeling like that. The cards that I've got for you is number 8, it's the Justice card. There with Archangel Raphael, 7 of Water, 4 of Fire, and 4 of Air, okay? So first of all, let me read you the messages on there, and then I want to speak to you about the number 4 that is following after 3, because this is very, very significant indeed. Okay, so it says fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, stand up for your beliefs. A complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. And time to rest and to take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide some answers. Okay, or just finding some kind of breathing space within the moment can bring some clarity. So first of all, with the number 3, this Wizard of Awareness that we started off with, it speaks of your inner, as we said, your inner energy coming out, your inner you, your inner power coming out. Now, with number 8 there, 8 is of course all about infinity, abundance, prosperity, flow, harmony, longevity, you know, and you only really get there in life when you have overcome and worked through some very difficult phases, some very difficult periods sometimes, and it can be very, very overwhelming. Very overwhelming, but that is what brings you to where you are. And I feel that many of you are sort of in that space where it's interesting because you feel a little bit out of sorts, but you also feel slightly above. And I'm not talking about vanity or anything like that, but it's almost like, how do I put this? It's almost like you see more of the world than other people do. So imagine like maybe everybody's got sight that is not so good, but you're the one with the glasses, so you get to see a little bit better. Or um, uh, maybe it's still dusk, so it's not quite dark, and everybody sees what's happening, but you've got some night goggles, so you've got better vision than others. All right, and it might be that it's placing you in a bit of a difficult situation because everybody doesn't quite know, they don't quite get your vibe, they don't quite know what you're talking about. You know, they might be like, what are you speaking about? You'll think you're better than us now, you know. So I feel that some of you have very much internalized a lot of what was happening, or is happening, and you might be feeling a little bit lonely right now. Okay, there's some beautiful shine coming through for you. It's like your chakras, your energy centers, all the beautiful things are beginning to balance, and you're busy coming into your light. You're busy coming into your shine. You're busy coming to the moment, and it might feel like for some of you that you are heading towards something powerful, something great, something amazing, but you can't really quite put your finger on it. You don't actually quite know what it is. Okay, so again, you could be feeling a little moment of discontent. So it's almost like when you are really going towards something powerful, you can feel it stir inside you. It's like you can see the signs around you. Um, it's there, but it's almost as if there might be a little bit of a something that you're not getting. It's almost like there might be a veil in front of your eyes, so you know that something is there, but you don't know quite what it is. So like some of you might know that song Green Door, like an olding song. Green door, one more night without sleeping. Green door, something about what's the secret you're keeping. Okay, um, and so you know there's something happening on very close by to you, but it's kind of like that, so near yet so far type of thing, and it sort of can make you very trippy because it unlocks that sort of curiosity inside of you, and you really want to be part of it. Okay, the good news is that you're moving towards that, but be patient. All right, I feel that some people are protecting you from stuff, so some of you might feel that you're being kept in secret, but I believe that the people that are so-called keeping secrets from you are actually doing it from the best intentions. All right, I don't feel that they're trying to almost like spite you out of information. It's more like being done from very good intentions. Okay, um also a confirmation there for you that you are in the formative sort of um, vibe, so to speak, of moving towards something amazing. All right. You can expect, by this point it might have happened already, but very soon, or it's in the process of happening, you can expect to start getting a glimpse more of where things are going. So it's kind of like you're moving more out of that simply knowing sort of vibe where you only have to have faith into where you're beginning to get a glimpse. So you're not seeing completely fully yet, but it's like the door's opening just on a little peep yet, so it's just opening small, just on a little bit. All right, it's like this. If you look at it like this, so the door's not, sorry, the door's not open, but it's ajar. All right, it's ajar. I know that's such a proper English word. The door is ajar. It's ajar. Okay, and you're also moving from. I really feel that for a lot of you, and I sense a lot of frustration and even anger and maybe even impatience with me right now. You know, um, you just want to know what it is. But I can confirm this for you, that the universal timing is on point. It is on point. All right. Um, and yeah, it's like some of you probably want to scream at me and say, but what is it? All right. And you know what I want to do? I'm gonna draw. I want to draw some cards for you from this Osho deck, because it's really amazing at giving clarity sometimes. Okay. Let's see what I have for you. What are these cards that are flipping around here? I want to get you some more clarity and some more guidance over here. Okay, so going with the flow. Don't you just get mad when the universe sometimes want to say that to you? You want clarity, and the universe says go with the flow. Go with the flow, harmony. Okay, there's some things that needs to be made peace with. The creator and beyond illusion. Okay, so I feel that a lot of you are, or some of you are in that space where you really want to know what's happening, but what you're actually moving into the space probably more profoundly than any of the other signs, which is so fascinating, is that you are beginning to understand the magic of going with the flow. And the reason why it's so important for you in this period to go with the flow, because you understand that you are the one who can set the flow. So when you come from your heart space and the truth of who you are, that allness of who you are, when you come from that sort of heart space, oh, it's so exciting. It's like your third eye just opens, but then you realize that it's okay to go with the flow, because when you set the flow goes according to how you want it to be. So you realize that you can always be the one who's in control, that you are your own creator, beyond the illusion that you have to almost, in a sense, be, I don't want to say at the mercy, but at the motion of the rest of the universe. You don't have to play those games. Okay? You don't have to play those games where I feel many of you, I'm going to put it like this, I feel many of you now, obviously understanding that we're all part of the universe and the universe is part of us, and whatever happens to Mars and Jupiter and the moon and the sun and the whatever has an impact on us because it's part of us, all right? But you're getting to that vibe where you're getting to understand, you're becoming almost like Italian mafia. All right. Doesn't matter where you go. You can go to a funeral, to a wedding, to a birthday party. It can be somebody turning 80 or somebody turning 8. You can fit in with the flow, because even though you are surrounded by other people's energy, you are the one who sets the tone and maintains the tone for your energy, and this is where you're getting, and this is powerful, because even though it's difficult to work with it initially and to acclimatize with it, remember, if it's difficult, it's worth it. Okay, and this is where you're getting. So you're running your own life. Let me see what I should. Oh, look at that. It says honor thyself. Honor who you are, your trip, your journey. Just curious is the message from the universe. Just curious. When was the last time that you looked into a mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, or sublime? Because it matters. Okay? And it says here from the universe, here's looking at you, gorgeous. Haba, haba, haba. Okay. And new partner. So it seems like you're getting ready for something very new in your life. And that is why you're leveling up, because you are being prepared for something amazing. You are being prepared for something amazing. And so it is. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. I mean, come on. Pay careful attention to new people we the angels send into your life. You will recognize them by the sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Alrighty. So, how beautiful is that? You are being prepared for something amazing. Let me know about that. Give me some comments. Okay? honor, love, and respect you, Leo. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy. Remember, you can book yourself a 30 minutes detailed reading or personal reading, $12. Send you a downloadable video. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next month.